I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. Today it is lunchtime. It's around lunchtime, and we went to the commissary this morning and I got some really nice center cut pork chops, bone in. And I usually don't buy bone in pork chops. I usually buy the pork loin and cut my own butterfly boneless chops, but these looked really good and the price was right. I got 10 really beautiful pork chops for about $8 and I thought that was a really good deal. So I'm going to make a marinade, and we're going to let these kind of take a nap in the marinade for the rest of the afternoon until Molly gets home from school, and then we will go ahead and we're going to pop these under the broiler, and we're also going to have some broiled
barbecue. You can do that later, maybe.
Or barbecue, you could do this on the grill as well. I'm also going to broil some fresh pineapple slices and make a salad, and we're going to call that supper. And I might make like baked sweet potatoes or some rice pilaf or something to go along with that. But I'm going to make a marinade. I'm going to go ahead and employ this pomegranate molasses that we used, that we made, and I'm going to make about take about a half a cup of the pomegranate molasses. And if you haven't made this, that's almost a whole cup. If you haven't made this pomegranate molasses, I really suggest that you give it a try. Or you can go to a Middle Eastern market and you can try and find it. It's so tasty. I could just eat it with a spoon. It's so delicious. You could spread it on toast even. It's so thick. Now, when I make a marinade, I kind of eyeball things. So I'm going to give you approximate measurements. So a half a cup of the molasses, and I'm going to do about a half a cup, because that's about what I have left in this bottle, of olive oil. And I'm going to do about a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to do about a half a cup of pineapple juice. Now you could use orange juice, you could use anything you like. I'm going to give this a whisk. You can stick this in the blender if you want to, or you could put it, if you have a drink blender, you could mix that up in there. But just, you know, to show you that you don't have to have a bunch of fancy equipment to make really great food. In fact, seriously, you need very little equipment to make good, healthy, delicious food. I'm going to grab a spatula just so I can make sure that all that molasses has come up off the bottom of the measuring cup and get it all incorporated in there, and splash it on my foot in the process. I needed to marinate my foot anyway. I almost forgot to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to grab a spoon and I'm going to give this a taste. We haven't put any other seasonings in here besides the molasses, the oil, the juice, and the vinegar.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's yummy. Okay, I'm going to call that good. I'm going to add some salt.
Just that, that would make a good salad dressing.
It would make an excellent salad dressing. About a tablespoon of good salt. Since we have a marinade going here, I'm going to use my restaurant cut black pepper here. About a good teaspoon, a good handful. Okay. Now I'm going to mix that in. I'm going to set that aside just for a moment, along with the rest of these things. Okay, now I have a Ziploc bag. Your friend in the kitchen, right? Okay, so I have 6 cloves of garlic that are peeled. I'm going to smash them. No need to chop them. Stick them in the bag. Red alert! I have a sprig of rosemary. I went out in the garden and I cut, not 10 minutes ago, You can take the back of your knife. We're not chopping it. We're bruising it. Stick that. Oh, jeez. I wish you were here. It smells amazing. I'm going to cut that in pieces, though. Okay, get all that goodness. And that, I previously did wash that. Didn't just stick it in there. Okay, I'm going to put my pork chops in here. And there are 8 pork chops. They should all fit in this bag. And then I'm going to just stick it in a casserole dish in the refrigerator for the rest of the afternoon. After I pour the marinade over it, I'm going to get most of the air out of it. And a couple times during the afternoon, I'm going to come back. And I'm going to give it a squish and a turn.
And a snap.
And a snap and a twist? Yeah, okay. Get as much air as possible out of there. And zip it closed. Zip it good. Wow, I'm just full of them today. Aren't I?
Full of something.
Oh, I'm always full of something. Now see, I put a hole in here now because this pork bone is very sharp. So I'm going to grab another bag. Yeah, they hear you. It happens to all of us. The bags are not like they used to be. They're not strong at all anymore. And these are even freezer bags. Everything's made cheap. There we go. Okay. I'm going to set this in my fridge for the rest of the afternoon, and then when it's time to throw these under the broiler or on the grill, whatever the case may be, then I'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do with them. Right, we are back, and we didn't go ahead and we didn't record when we put it on the grill. Rick went ahead and lit up the grill tonight. So, how did you grill them, honey?
Low and slow.
Classic indirect heat?
Oh, well, yes and no.
Okay. All right. I left these in the marinade for about 6 hours, and then Rick took them outside, and I didn't do anything else with them except throw them on the grill. Nothing special. I roasted some asparagus in the oven, and I made a rice pilaf, and I have videos for both of those things available on my channel, and I'll go ahead and link those on the screen, and you'll be able to take a look at them. I made a little garlic aioli that goes with the asparagus, and we roasted some pineapple. Well, we grilled some pineapple. Right there. We grilled that before we grilled the pork chops. So, there we have it. That is pomegranate and pineapple marinated pork chops. Fantastic idea. Tasty dinner. Really quick, really easy. I mean, except for the waiting part. That's not quick. But you can throw these under the broiler. You can pan sear them. You can put them on the barbecue. Whatever you choose. So, Sammy says she's ready for supper, and so are we. So I hope you try this, and I hope you love it. And I'll make sure to put the recipe on my website, so go on over there and give it a take a look. I am in the process of reorganizing my website on the front page, so don't despair if you see it looks a little wonky. It's a work in progress. So that address is www.noreenskitchen.com. And
Thanks for that.
oh. Rick always has to remind me to tell you, thank you for coming by my kitchen this evening and visiting with me today while I marinated these pork chops. And until next time, I'll see ya.